Hey, this is Brad Dyke reaching out to you to do another fix-it-yourself kind of strategy. But this is actually going to be relationship to hot water heater maintenance. And what this is about is how do you properly keep a hot water tank from filling up too much with sedimentation. So what am I referring to? Well, this is a gas hot water heat system. And as you can see, it has a lot of peripherals on it. I've done a small little discussion about hot water heaters, but as you can see up there at the top, those are metal contacts with pressurized sleeve hoses, and they bring in cold water into the tank, which circulates internally, and then through the heating process down here and my regulation control device, I'm able to keep the hot water in place. But the key thing about this is, because this is made of metal and that I've got copper pipes up there, there is a process that's happening that kind of promotes the buildup of sediment in your tank. And I'm going to show you the importance of this valve right here. And this extended valve up here is an auxiliary blowout valve, are designed to deal with too much heat and also how to extract some of that sediment from the tank to give you as much life of your tank as you can get. Now, some tanks can last 10, 15, 20 years because of the water nature, but in Ohio we have a lot of lime sulfate, so that's critical because it's used to in many processes to gather up materials. So when lime is accumulating in your tank, you also get all types of other kinds of sediment. So with that being the case, you need just a trusty screwdriver. You need to attach a hose with a kind of like a garden hose attachment, which just threads on here. Make sure this is tight and done, but I use a clear plastic tube for a reason, because I like to see the sediment when it goes through the system. So here I'm going to go ahead and insert this in, and I'm going to let out the water. And as you watch the clear pipe, you will see debris. See how it passes through? And this passing through, as you open it up, will force mud, that darkness, you see it in there? See how dark it is? That's sediment being pushed through the water, using the water to transport it and shove it down into my drain down here, at which point that drain down there, as you can see, and it will continue to move out the debris that's inside the tank. Now with this process comes also criticality, and understand that it takes about 10 minutes to drain this out, but you can clearly see the sediment that's coming through this. So that being the case, this is a very simple maintenance action you can do to make your plumbing last longer. You can also use something called a deionizer and also a polarizing magnet setup. I have one on my system. It's a small one. It kind of works decently, not great. I just haven't put one that's stronger on my system. I just used hard drive magnets to create my depolarizer, which is right over there. If you look back there, you'll see a ring under the copper pipe right there. See it? It looks like a circular pattern. That circular pattern is actually hard drive magnets. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, right there. See right there in the background? Those are hard drive magnets put together to wrap around the copper pipe to infuse a effect of what we call the ionization and deionizing water, so it doesn't carry the sediment so much as it does with traditional style. And you can see that sedimentation effect on the one pipe that doesn't have it, and there's that residue, that green, copperish and white powdery look back there. That is caused by sedimentation that builds up on the actual non-polarizing water. Now, I don't polarize everything, I just polarize the hot side or the cold feed water that goes to the hot pipe system. So that being the case, I'm draining out the tank. It will eventually go cold, and when you start to feel it cold, then you're getting close to being done, and you've exchanged a lot of the water in there. I want to keep track of the clarity of the hose, as you can see there. And we don't see sedimentation passing through within about 2 or 3 minutes. There, you just saw one go by. It's doing its best to move it through the drain of the draining process I have right now, as you can see here. And but we're still seeing segments of residue coming through. And I've opened this valve up completely, so you see the stem came out. I do it slowly to make sure that I don't cause complications and blow off the seal lock valve on this, because I don't want to do that. I want to keep it as sealed as possible. But even then, you see some water leakage right there, coming from the fact that this is just a pressure sleeve hose. But I'm still seeing sedimentation passing through. You can see it there, and this just floats like a cloud inside the hot water tank. The first time I did this, about 2 years after I got this hot water tank, the amount of crap that came out of this tank was staggering. Now it's mostly just a brown accumulation at the bottom, and then more of a calcified cloud effect for the remaining of it. Now we're still seeing a lot of that calcification in there. So, like I said, this will take 10 minutes to complete. So, in your environment, you'll have your different kinds of plumbing modules, and maybe be a hot water, it could be a ventless hot water, it could be a tankless hot water, it could be a water softener, and so on. Every one of these appliances requires some maintenance. Take some time and look at, because if you look at the appliance, it's going to tell you the kind of maintenance steps you need to do to take care of this device so it gives you the most life possible. Also pay close attention to the safety warnings, the notification warnings, and also the proper maintenance on the unit. With that being said, just taking care and following the directions really does make a big difference. Well, I'm going to finish draining my tank here, and this is just a quick heads up. Hope you guys like this. Sometimes I got to stage it in different places in my house to show you how you can do basic maintenance and care and feed of your appliances to keep them as healthy as possible. This is Brad Dyke signing off. God bless and have a great weekend.